Yo, good morning. It is Efren the Marketer and welcome to another video. It is not even 6 a.m. on this beautiful Sunday. Let me turn off this light. Okay, let's not just leave it on, I guess. But real quick, to catch you guys up, we have GoLevelMarketing.com. Go Level Marketing, it's a marketing company. GoLevelPrint.com, which is a print company. And then we have Go Level Investments, which is an investment company. And you're probably wondering, why are you up at 6 a.m. on Sunday? First of all, I'm always up early. But somebody was trying to charge us $15,000 to do a job on a house where we can literally go and buy the stuff ourselves, drop it off to the house, and have someone install it for about $4,000. So currently, we're not gonna pay $15,000, right? As of right now, as we're building the investment side, Go Level Group, you know, we don't have a designated person. We are paying companies to do the maintenance on the houses. We are paying companies to do the Airbnbs on the house as well. We're buying businesses with Go Level Groups, so technically don't have a full-time person just for that, but we are paying multiple companies to take care of this investment side, right? Which eventually, you know, in the long term, it'll be cheaper for us to hire somebody for it. But as of right now, we don't think we need somebody, so just want to clarify that up. But today, I'm gonna bring you along to show you what I'm talking about to the actual house. So let's leave this damn office before traffic starts to occur. Let me show you what I mean about long-term. It won't be a good option. So you have the kitchen here, which obviously the kitchen looks great and it has tile, but the kitchen table goes right here and obviously it's already a mess. We cleaned it and everything else looks great. The rest of the carpet looks great, but this area continues to get dirty instantly, and we don't want to be cleaning the carpet over and over and over. We want to make this project the most robust as we can, the less effort we can put on here by just fixing it once. Like, that's it. It is a 3-story place. It does have carpet on the 3rd story and the kitchen area and the living room. Downstairs has tile, same as the kitchen. Honestly, we're trying to get in and get out within a week so we can put it in the market. Also, we'll be replacing this whole sink. It doesn't even move. It's not even deep enough. If you literally turn on the water, everything starts splashing. And you know, we want to give the Airbnb people a really good experience so we can get those 5-star ratings and continue to raise the price on the rent, on the nightly rent. Let me show you the 3rd floor since we're up here. The carpet is lifting. Again, it's really minor stuff. You can easily, you know, get the carpet and kind of stretch it out and that will go away. But you know, something you want to keep in mind, as of right now, there is literally no furniture. There is no furniture at all in this house or in this condo. And you're probably wondering, like, Efren, you know, the house looks great, you should just put it up. And to be quite honest, I can do that. But something that's really got me really far in life, if I'm gonna do it, think months and years ahead of time. Right? Imagine if I furnished the whole place this week. We put brand new beds, we put TVs, we put a lot of new things, right? Imagine when the carpet is dirty enough when we had to replace it, then, you know, I had to probably hire somebody, come take all the furniture out, put it in the garage, pay them out, then have a contractor come lay tile all around and then pay them, then have the moving company come back and put everything back in place. Because I personally am not gonna be able to move 3 stories worth of shit up and down, right? So something to think about, guys. When you're doing decisions, do not think of the right now. What is the best choice? What is the best choice in 2, 3, 4, 5 years from today? And that will get you a long, long way in life. Imagine, you know, putting a bunch of furniture and TVs and cabinets and all that stuff. You do have this carpet that's lifting. And again, this can be an easy fix. You can just easily stretch it and that bump will go away. But we're here for the long term. We definitely want to keep this as a long-term Airbnb. Obviously, it looks nice. I believe they don't make this tile anymore. Brought an expert in. My dad. He said that we don't have to do the whole thing. We can just do this and be way cheaper. The stainless steel looks good on both ends. So I guess we're just going to change the top. Alright guys, we're currently at Home Depot. We ended up getting all the concrete and the filler. We're waiting for 2 pallets of flooring. So far in total we're in $2,000, which is way better than $8,000 they estimated us for all the stuff. So just a couple hours and we're good.
well, a lot of people don't see in the back. A lot of people don't see it in the back of the scene. My dad's laughing. He's old, but he can carry these like nothing. He used to do it when he used to feed the horses hay. And that's what it's telling me right now. It's like, remember I used to lift hay all day. I just make websites and I'm in marketing, man. This is tough. Jesus. 15 minutes later, we took down each individual little piece, all these concrete bags, just to kind of give you guys a perspective on how much this weighs right here, just one. One of them weighs 70 pounds and there is 40 of these boxes. So it feels like I went to the gym. I feel good. What I'm thinking about now is this. So our penthouse where we currently live, downtown Phoenix, we're paying a pretty good amount in rent. But lately I've been kind of upset with the quality of people that have been going to that house, to that area, or the Stewart. That's where we're currently at. The reason why I've been upset is because more and more people have been renting out their apartments and condos, and it's more like a hotel. To me right now, it seems more like a hotel than anything else. As well, the management team has been dropping the ball tremendously. I mean, sometimes I walk in the elevators, there's like Kool-Aid all over the floor, it's just dirty, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, super nice place. And yes, I can technically be a little bit, picky when it comes down to it, but when you're paying $3,300 or $3,500 a month, you definitely want to get in the elevator and not step on Kool-Aid or, have a bunch of random people in your area. So what we might do, I'm gonna talk to my fiance and see if she's willing to move here because our lease is almost up there. And if that's so, we move here, we bring all our current stuff here and we live here. We'll be homeless for about couple of months, right? Because technically we won't own this property or the apartment. So what we're gonna do is live here for a couple of months, then head over to East Side and try to look for a permanent house versus kind of just jumping around everywhere. So we'll see how that goes. We'll save a lot of money coming here as well. We'll bring all our furniture so it'll be ready to go for Airbnb. It's just now about getting out of the lease over there, having the floor people set all this up, and get movers to bring everything. All right guys, we're back at the office. It is about 6 p.m. Yes, 6 p.m. from 5:30 or 5 something to 6 p.m. The sun's about to go down. But before we wrap this up, if I forgot to tell you, please thumbs it up. If you have any comments, drop it down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Now let's get to the juicy Airbnb stuff. Here's some great tips if you're thinking about doing Airbnb. If you plan on doing Airbnb and you don't want this to be your full time, what you can do is pay a third-party company, kind of like what I'm doing, to help me out. All right. Sorry, that light was kind of bothering me, but if you can afford to pay a third-party company to take care of everything, what I mean by cleaning, customer service, dealing with giving people the keys, with making sure the hospitality is there for the customer, then you can definitely delegate that. Again, you want to streamline this where it's not taking most of your time to do the Airbnb. I actually bought this property from someone that was trying to Airbnb himself, but me physically, I don't want to spend that much time on it. So yes, they do take 30-35%. Obviously, when you have more Airbnbs with this company, they'll eventually drop the price on it. But typically on an Airbnb, you do 2x or even sometimes 3x, depending on where you own this Airbnb at. And if you're 3xing your mortgage, they take 30%. I mean, it's a done deal, right? Tip number 2 that I have, if your Airbnb has a lot of carpets, just know it's gonna get really, really dirty. If you have the funds, rip out the carpets and replace it with tile or something more permanent. Or else, if you saw in the previous video, you did see a lot of Kool-Aid stains and random stains. And honestly, that carpet wasn't as bad as other ones, but I just don't want to deal with having to remove everything and add everything back on once the tile is laid out, or next carpet, or clean the carpet once it gets dirty. So if you have the money for Airbnb, rip out the carpet, put tile, and I promise you the future you will love you even more. Tip number 3, if you're trying to do Airbnbs on condos and townhomes or these properties where you have a really strict HOA, just know that a lot of these HOAs don't let you do Airbnb. But depending on who you do Airbnb with, they won't probably find out. But again, if your HOA finds out, they might find you $200 depending on the HOA and tell you, hey, we need you to stop Airbnb-ing this house. But then again, you know, it is in a great location, so you always want to have plan B to your Airbnb, and that's renting it out monthly. That condo where we're about to list is a really beautiful place, so we can easily streamline it. $2,200-$2,300 a month. Our mortgage is only about $1,600-$1,600 with HOA, so we did put a really good down payment on that, so there is a good spread on that. Something I do want to mention, I do recommend not getting a condo or a townhouse for Airbnb. Usually houses and things like that go for a much larger rental per day than a townhouse or a condo. But this condo is an exception because it is walking distance from the stadium of the Cardinals, from the NFL as well. The Coyote Stadium is just right there, and there's no houses near besides these condos. There's a couple of houses, couple 100 feet away, probably a mile or so, or half a mile, but these condos are literally right there and there with the hotels. So it is a beautiful thing to have that. Tip number 4, if you're looking for furniture and TVs and things like that to furnish the house, the cheaper your condo or townhouse or your Airbnb look, the cheaper you'll probably have to give it out per night. Don't be afraid to spend that extra $100, $200 on that nice couch versus that, this couch is cool, it'll do the trick, right? A lot of people like to go on Facebook forums and just start looking through the Facebook forums and seeing what people have to offer, or go on OfferUp and find some couches and and clean everything and spray paint it. I personally say, hey, let's give the customer a great experience. Again, you survive off 5 stars reviews. If you start getting 3 stars and 2 stars and 1 stars, you can probably say goodbye to your Airbnb career, or else you would have to make another account to start fresh. So kind of just like eBay and Amazon, you want to get those 5-star reviews, you want to make sure the customer is happy, and you want to make sure the customer leaves happy. Come in happy and leaves happy. Okay, that is my quick tips for Airbnbs. If you have any additional questions, please drop them down below in the comments and show some love. Make this video start ranking on YouTube by thumbsing up and subscribing if you haven't. See you next Thursday.